Welcome to Synthetic Oil Protection. I'm your host Eben, and today we're out here at beautiful Mount Charleston. Give you a little 360 pan of what it looks like up here, and I want to show you exactly what we're standing on. Take a look. Solid as a rock. Today the temperature is 11 degrees at 7 a.m. Right now it's 8 o'clock. It's probably about 15 degrees, and this is the temperature that most Euro cars are cold started at in Colorado, a lot of different areas. So we're going to be demonstrating that with two oils, and we're going to start right now. All right, we are climbing up to Mount Charleston. This is about 8,800 feet where we're going to head to. The very top, I believe, is about 11,000. And, well, today it's going to be about 15 degrees out. So we're actually going to be doing our cold pour test. We're headed up the mountain. I wanted to give you an idea what it looks like. Mount Charleston is only, what is it? About 38 miles from Las Vegas. So you just climb this mountain right outside of Vegas and Shabubu. You got skiing and you got the winter weather. All right, check out the video. All right, we're just getting to about the 7,000 foot mark, and we'll show you the marker coming up. But yeah, this is it. This is what it looks like. It's very shady up here in between the mountains, and it's very clear out. It's always very nice. Sometimes it can get windy, but for the most part, it's gorgeous up here, and it's always about 30 degrees cooler, 20 to 30 degrees cooler than Las Vegas. The peak of Mount Charleston is 11,000 feet, and today we're going to be doing our oil test out here in the cold to simulate a real-world situation if you lived in Colorado or somewhere where you go into a coffee shop and then you start your car. That's what this is going to demonstrate. All right, here we go. We got our most popular Castrol GTX. This is what a lot of the air-cooled engines take, 10W40. This is like a mineral oil. And this is the AMSOIL Premium Protection. And we had these frozen overnight, so these are down to about 5 degrees, somewhere in there. And we're going to use the laser gun, and we're going to shoot them right now. I'll show you where they're at. Shoot the bottle. The bottle is about 20 degrees. And now we're going to shoot the oil. So here we go. We're going to get the oil temperature. Right, so these both were in the freezer all night. Crack both seals. Ready? Boom, there it is. Both are fresh. Here we go. Let's shoot what the oil is. Here we go. $25. 23, 25, 25. We're going to do our cold pour. Let's do it. All right. And this is only 20-some degrees. Man. All right, now we'll demonstrate what it looks like. See what it feels like when it's circulating in your engine. It's kind of sappy, like honey. Wow, is that cold? God. And here we go. Here's the AMSOIL. Very liquidy, very, very circulatable. Oh, man. God. Ah. Damn, it's cold. All right. So if you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe, tap the notification bell. So now we're going to get into some more technical information on these. This cold flow on this thing is the pour point on AMSOIL Premium Protection is negative 44 degrees Fahrenheit. So this will actually pour at negative 44, and that's negative 42 degrees below 0 Celsius. It's for a comparison. This is 100% synthetic, and this has the high zinc in it, and it's good for flat tappets, air-cooled engines. This is also good for wet clutches, and what makes this so great is because it's 100% synthetic, has a much higher film strength, so your pistons, your cams will last longer. The other great thing, it's good for 15,000 miles of severe service gasoline engines, 25,000 miles of diesel on a diesel engine, and that's under regular service. So this is about 4 times better than the best Mobil 1 extended performance, and I'm going to put that link below in turbocharger deposit testing. And this is what a lot of the guys are running, is the Castrol GTX, and they add zinc to it. So this is basically like a mineral oil, and they have modifiers in it and stuff like that. Now what makes these so different is when this actually gets burned, and in an air-cooled engine they get very hot, and the oil actually burns, and it actually thickens. And when it thickens, when you cold start it, it's no longer the same when it's cold. So we demonstrated these oils when they're very, very cold. We didn't demonstrate them when they're hot. So this is going to have a higher film strength under high heat. You won't lose oil pressure if you're doing any racing, stuff like that. The other thing to keep in mind is the longevity. You won't be changing your oil as long. You'll get better gas mileage with this. There's less parasitic drag on the crankcase. And the other good thing is that it's just, you know, it's what we call the 100% synthetic liquid gold. Oh, and if you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe. Tap the notification bell. That way you'll be able to come back and watch this important information for your vehicles later. All right, it's that time to feel her up. This is my 1959 Cadillac DeVille 6-window, 6.4 liter V8. And that's right, I run 10W40 Premium Protection in it, 100% synthetic. And this is exponentially good for the flat tappet cams. And it's kind of an oil you get the best of both worlds. So you get really good cold start protection, and you get even better high heat protection. And this is actually the very first in synthetic. Back in 1972, AMSOIL became API certified, and they actually tested it in Bobby Unser's hill climb car. And Bobby Unser's a 12-time Pikes Peak champion. So I'm going to put a little liquid gold in, and we're going to give you guys a little startup. All right. We'll give you a little cold start. So I'm going to shoot the engine, let you see exactly what the temperature is. Let you see exactly where it's at. So here we go. Come on over. Show you what the temperature's at on the dipstick. Here's the old oil. And the temperature is 55, 56. All right. So we got a good cool engine, and even if it's not super cold, it's still a cold start. And that's the most vulnerable time on your engine. It's most important to have a good oil filter right here. This is the oil filter on this car, and it's most important to have a good 100% synthetic. So we're going to come on over, we'll start her up, and I'll let you see how she cranks. Now this usually starts up pretty good even though it's cold. So let's just see what we got. There we go. Couple pumps. Let's do it. We just hit the funnel. So this is the little angel we're playing with on the channel. And this is the car we're doing all the fluids on it. So I have a playlist on this if you want to check them out. And we will be back. And I had to do it here because I couldn't even think it was so cold in Mount Charleston. Here it's about, what is it, like 40 degrees out. So we have all the fluid changes on this car. If you want to check out these products, I have my personal link in the description below. And you can try the products at wholesale pricing. You'll see my link. Oh, and I almost forgot. I wanted to mention 2 extra things. I want you to check out my high mileage video right here, high mileage. I have a whole video on how to get your car to stop burning oil, how to clean all the carbon deposits around the rings. That video is right here in the corner. Click that little icon right here. And also, I wanted to mention the diesel applications. Here are all the diesel specification. So you can run this in all these diesel trucks, tractors, all different marine applications. So this oil is like a dual purpose. I mean, obviously I wouldn't run it well below 0. You know, it's going to get thicker because it's a 10 weight, but it's truly amazing if you ever want to give it a shot. And if you try it, definitely let me know how it runs in your vehicle. See you back next time on synthetic oil protection. Cheers to protection, protection, protection. And if you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe. Tap the notification bell. That way you'll be able to come back and watch this important information for your vehicles later.